accurate, reliable, serving East Tennessee and Southwest Virginia in high definition. This is News 5 This Weekend.
Good morning. Welcome to News 5 WCYB This Weekend. I'm Megan Gorey. There's only 1 week left until Christmas. Meteorologist David Boyd joins us now with a look at our shopping forecast. And David, there's going to be lots of last-minute Santas out there, but are they going to need their umbrellas?
Nope, we can put away the umbrella, but dig out the thick winter coat. It is going to be a chilly weekend. Let's take a look now at storm track chances. All that and more coming up in the 7-day forecast in just a few minutes, Megan.
And these warm temperatures this week were nice, but I'm glad it's kind of starting to feel like winter and Christmas. That's very true.
We were spoiled earlier this week, now back to reality.
Absolutely. Thank you, David. Well, some local families may have to shop for more than just Christmas presents, because a big change could mean finding new doctors and spending more dollars. Many companies are dealing with changes to health care plans, and the city of Bristol, Tennessee is doing the same. But city employees recently found out their spouses may no longer be eligible for health care coverage from the city. News 5 was at a meeting on Friday afternoon where city employees learned more about the plan, and here are those funding facts. In an effort to reduce costs, the city is making any spouse who has coverage available at their workplace take that coverage. City manager Jeff Broughton says the plan can save the city about $300,000 a year.
And it's always a balancing act to be fair to our employees as well as be fair to our taxpayers. And so
the changes were supposed to take effect January 1st. But after News 5 talked with the city manager, he says he thought about it and is able to delay the start of the new plan until March 1st, 2012. That will give those families a few extra weeks to get on a new plan. Some local students are recovering from serious injuries after a high school science experiment went wrong. Here are the facts from the Washington County, Tennessee Sergeant John Roop. The students were standing outside the building at David Crockett High School with a teacher Thursday afternoon when something exploded. One boy's hand was seriously hurt, according to Roop. Some other students nearby were also seriously hurt and taken to the hospital. We still don't know what the experiment was or the names and conditions of the students involved. A local city's ban on all synthetic drugs takes effect starting tomorrow. And now local lawmakers have plans to take that ban to the state level. We spoke with State Representative Tony Shipley on Friday. He tells News 5 he recently filed a bill that would make all synthetic drugs a felony, including K2, and those drugs packaged as bath salts.
Like a regular controlled substance, it'd be illegal to have possession of it, to consume it, or manufacture it.
We've gathered more facts on the war against these man-made drugs. Shipley's proposed bill will go before state lawmakers when the legislature convenes in January. Shipley told News 5 he's hoping to have it passed, signed, and enforced by March of next year. Well, the rules could be changing for college students who get help paying for school. College students taking more than 6 years to get their undergraduate degree would have their Pell Grants cut off the next school year under a spending bill that was passed Friday in the House of Representatives. Millions of low-income students annually get Pell Grants, which don't have to be paid back. The new bill keeps the maximum grant award at $5,555. King College awarded diplomas to 338 students last night during its fall commencement exercises. The fall 2011 semester was King's 12th consecutive year of record-high enrollment with 2,127 students. That's a 9% increase from last year. Well, in less than 10 days, close to 250 people in our area will be out of a job. Now, most employees from Bristol Compressors are looking for work, and a job fair was privately held to help. There were 35 businesses and 5 schools at the fair on Friday, with plenty of career opportunities, we're told. Company officials say this is a great way to link displaced employees with businesses, since there was a huge response about job opportunities after the layoffs were announced.
This was our way of
giving back to them for their many years of service to the company.
Here are some more facts about Bristol Compressors. They make compression technology used in things like air conditioners and heat pumps. At its peak, close to 2,500 people were employed there. Those layoffs go into effect December 31st. Well, it is the season of giving, and because of generosity, the United Way of Bristol made an exciting announcement on Friday. After months of campaigning, the goal was finally met. The United Way of Bristol raised more than $1.3 million to help fund 28 agencies in the area. The fundraising chair says raising the money wasn't easy, but they're happy they reached their goal because the need for assistance in our area is growing. However, not all of the Tri-Cities are having successful campaigns this season. Here are the funding facts. The Salvation Army's Red Kettle campaign in Kingsport is about $30,000 behind schedule compared to last year. Fewer donations this year means the charity may not be able to help families during emergencies. A Salvation Army major says they depend on the donations to help get them through the holidays. Some local volunteers are making sure homeless veterans aren't forgotten this Christmas. National recording artist April Taylor from Bristol has been busy putting together her 4th annual Homeless Veterans Care Package Drive. The gift bags include baskets, blankets, gloves, scarves, hats, and personal hygiene items. They will be delivered to the VA Medical Center on Monday, and any leftover bags will be taken to veterans in the community. Organizers say this is their way of giving back to those who serve.
I've been doing a lot of work with the military all across the country, such as Fisher House and the Pentagon. And when I toured Walter Reed a few years ago, it made me want to come back to the community and do something for our veterans here in the area.
And I think of these people who have sacrificed for our country, and when they come back, they either have no job or, you know, over the years they've lost their job, and they are such a staple to our country.
We checked the facts and found out the group has put together some 3,000 gift bags over the last 3 years, but this year donations are down. Organizers believe it may be related to the economy. This year they have around 300 bags to hand out. Will Old Man Winter hand us some snow anytime soon? Right now it's 7:38. We'll check back in a few minutes with meteorologist David Boyd in the Storm Track 5 Weather Center to see if he's tracking us a white Christmas. Plus, nearly 8 months after tornadoes tore through our area, the recovery process continues for families and businesses. We'll show you how hamburgers are a sign of healing in our local community.
For your Christmas Day forecast coming up tonight on News 5 at 6. Megan?
So it's going to be a little wet in the middle of the week, but then maybe a white Christmas?
Too early to tell, but looks like it's going to be cooler, so we need the cold air. We'll see if some moisture is around later on tonight.
Very good. Thank you so much, David. Well, you've heard the phrase, fresh and never frozen. Well, it was a fresh beginning for employees at a local Wendy's who went back to work on Friday. The Wendy's in Glade Spring, Virginia, opened its doors for the first time since April's tornadoes. It was just one of the businesses hit. Officials tell News 5 during the last few months, employees were either paid or able to work at other Wendy's restaurants. And it's exciting to be back open for business.
How many hamburgers are you hoping to cook today?
Well, if we're having a good day, we're going to cook around 1,000 hamburgers, you know. Then we sell, of course, chickens and salads and things of that sort. We may even sell more. We're ready to sell or cook as many as anybody wants. So.
Work is also continuing on a convenience store attached to Wendy's, which will soon be opening. It's not a gift you open, and it's the one thing nobody wants for Christmas, a cold. But it is the season of sharing. Coming up, why it might not be the weather outside that's actually making you sick. We'll explain when News 5 WCYB This Weekend returns. It's a Christmas gift no one wants, but people are starting to swap their seasonal illnesses this time of year. We checked to see what it is doctors are seeing in their offices and learned it's a lot of typical cold and flu-like symptoms. They say that it's from people staying inside. They're noticing lots of sinus problems and even bronchitis. Right now, it's 7:48 on News 5 WCYB This Weekend. Only 7 days until Christmas. which means many of us in the Tri-Cities will be hitting the roads. Coming up, we'll check in with meteorologist David Boyd and take a look at your travel forecast. Plus, it's time for high school hoops finals. Jordan will be here with sports to tell us who will be on the court. While most people are buying Christmas presents and the ham dinner, some folks are buying plane tickets and sunglasses. Coming up on News 5 WCYB this weekend, the top warm weather destinations this holiday season. While many people are heading home for the holidays, some people use this time of year to get away. The #1 destination this year was, of course, Orlando, with the happiest place on earth, Disney World, where there's plenty of family entertainment. New York comes in second, followed by Denver, Los Angeles, and Chicago. And rounding out the top 10 are warm weather destinations in places like Cancun and the Caribbean. And it's not as warm here as it is in Aruba, but this isn't bad for mid-December.
No, in fact, highs today are going to be fairly close to normal, but it's going to be a lot cooler than it has been. And here's a look at your planner. 37 now, 41 at noon, and highs today only in the middle 40s. Normal high is 47, so we're going to be closer to that tomorrow. Decreasing clouds today, mostly sunny skies tomorrow. Increasing clouds again, though, by Tuesday, with a good chance of rain showers Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Thursday looks dry, and more showers by next Friday.
I like it. Well, that's all the time we have. Thanks for joining us on News 5 WCYB this weekend. Remember, for more accurate and reliable news, the facts are at your fingertips on news5wcyb.com.